Joshua chapter 13, verse 1. When Joshua was an old man, the Lord said to him, "You are growing old, and much land remains to be conquered." Verse 2. This is the territory that remains, all the regions of the Philistines and the Geshurites. Verse 3. And the larger territory of the Canaanites, extending from the stream of Shihor, on the border of Egypt, northward to the boundary of Ekron. It includes the territory of the 5 Philistine rulers of Gaza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron, the land of Evite. Verse 4. In the south also remains to be conquered. In the north, the following areas has not yet been conquered: all the land of the Canaanites, including Merah, which belongs to the Sidonians, stretching northward to Aphek, on the border of the Amorites. Verse 5. The land of Gibeonites, and all of the Lebanon mountain area to the east, from Baal-Gad, below Mount Hermon, to Lebo-Hamath. Verse 6. And all the hill country from Lebanon to Mishroth-Maim, including all the land of the Sidonians. I myself will drive these people out of the land ahead of the Israelites. So be sure to give this land to Israel as a special possession, just as I have commanded you. Verse 7. Include all this territory as Israel's possession when you divide this land among the 9 tribes and the half tribe of Manasseh. Verse 8. Half the tribe of Manasseh and the tribe of Reuben and Gad had already received their grant of land on the east side of the Jordan, for Moses, the servant of the Lord, had previously assigned this land to them. Verse 9. Their territory extended from Aroer on the edge of the Arnon Gog, including the town in the middle of the Gog, to the plain beyond Medeba as far as Dibon. Verse 10. It also included all the towns of King Sihon of the Amorites, who had reigned in Heshbon, and extended as far as the border of the Ammon. Verse 11. It included Gilead, the territory of the kingdom of Geshur and Maacah, all of Mount Hermon, all of Bashan as far as Salika. Verse 12. And all the territory of King Og of Bashan, who had reigned in Asheroth and Edrei. King Og was the last of the Rephites, for Moses had attacked them and driven them out. Verse 13. But the Israelites failed to drive out the people of Geshur and Maacah, so they continued to live among the Israelites to this day. Verse 14. Moses did not assign any allotment to the tribe of Levi. Instead, as the Lord had promised them, their allotment came from the offering burned on the altar to the Lord, the God of Israel. Verse 15. Moses had assigned the following area to the clans of the tribe of Reuben. Verse 16. Their territory extended from Aroer on the edge of the Arnon Gog, including the town in the middle of the Gog, to the plain beyond Medeba. Verse 17. It included Heshbon and the other towns on the plain, Dibon, Bathmoth-beor, Beth-baal-meon. Verse 18. Gahaz, Kedemoth, and Mishpat. Verse 19. Kerethim, Sibmah, Zereth-Shahba, and on the hill above the valley. Verse 20. Beth-peor, the slopes of Pisgah, and Beth-jeshimoth. Verse 21. The land of Reuben also included all the towns of the plain of the entire kingdom of Sihon. Sihon was the Amorite king who had reigned in Heshbon and was killed by Moses along with the leaders of Midian, Evi, Rekem, Zor, Hor, and Reba, princes living in the region who were allied with Sihon. Verse 22. The Israelites had also killed Balaam, son of Beor, who used magic to tell the future. Verse 23. The Jordan River marked the western boundary for the tribe of Reuben. The towns and their surrounding villages in this area were given as a homeland to the clans of the tribe of Reuben. Verse 24. Moses had assigned the following area to the clans of the tribe of Gad. Verse 25. Their territory included Gaza, all the towns of Gilead, and half of the land of Ammon, as far as the town of Aroer, just west of Rabbah. Verse 26. It extended from Heshbon to Ramat Mizpah and Bethonim, and from Mahanaim to the territory of Lodibar. Verse 27. In the valley of Beth Haram, Beth Nimrah, Sukkot, Zaphon, and the rest of the kingdom of King Sihon of Heshbon. The western boundary ran along the Jordan River, extended as far north as the tip of the Sea of Galilee, and then turned eastward. Verse 28. The town and their surrounding villages in this area were given as a homeland to the clans of the tribe of Gad. Verse 29. Moses had assigned the following area to the clans of the half-tribe of Manasseh. Verse 30. Their territory extended from Mahanaim, including all of Bashan, all the former kingdom of King Og, and the 60 towns of Jaar in Bashan. Verse 31. It also included half of Gilead and King Og's royal cities of Asheroth and Edrei. All this was given to the clans of the descendant of Machir, who was Manasseh's son. Verse 32. These are the allotment Moses had made while he was on the plains of Moab, across the Jordan River east of Jericho. Verse 33. But Moses gave no allotment of land to the tribe of Levi, for the Lord, the God of Israel, had promised that he himself will be their allotment. Amen.